Our maths today is carrying on with our 3D shapes. So yesterday you went and looked around your house or around school for some items that were made using the 3D shapes we've been looking at. Now, let's have a quick recap of those 3D shapes. And it might be a good idea if you haven't got the blocks or actual 3D shapes at home that you find those things again, because you're probably going to need them after this video for your activity. So, let's see what we've got here. We've got this shape. Can you remember what this one was? First of all, what's that shape there? That's circle, face, with one of these. Can you remember what the maths name was for the pointy corner of a 3D shape? Can you remember? The vertices. It's got one, and it's got down there. We turn it that way. Pretend it's got an ice cream on it. What was it? It's a cone. So what I'm going to do with that cone is I'm going to put it in my feelie bag. Here we go. It's in the bag. Next. What's this one? It's like a ball. It's called a sphere. Well done if you said sphere. Let's put it in the bag. We've then got this one. What's that shape there? That shape there. It's a square, because all those sides are the same. So it's got a square face on this shape. Square faces, 6 of them, all the same. It's a cube. Well done if you said cube. Into the feelie bag. This one. Another square and another square, but this time there's rectangles on it. It's going to be longer than a cube. And they're not all the same length, the sides. Sounds like a cube, but it's a cuboid. Cuboid, well done if you remember that one. Now I know, we know this one. I know that we picked this one out quite a lot yesterday. You guys in school, we talked about the table being this shape, didn't we? With a circle face and it being very thin, but it was still a cylinder. Circle face, and round. You've got a cylinder into the feelie bag. Then we've got this one. This one's got a square bottom on it, square face on the bottom, and one pointy bit, one vertices with all these edges. Can we remember what this one was? It's a pyramid, and particularly, looking at the bottom, there's a square base on it, so it's a square base pyramid, but we'll remember it as pyramid. And then the prism. Now, I saw some fantastic prisms yesterday and the things you found, not just triangle shaped ones, triangle prisms, we saw different shaped prisms too. Remember that if it's got a circle face at both ends, whilst it is like a prism, it's a cylinder, isn't it? So it's these other shapes that we're looking for. So here, triangles. If it has a square or a rectangle, it's not the prism that we're looking for. That's either a cube or a cuboid, isn't it? So this one's a triangle prism. These straight edges. Okay, into the feelie bag. Let's give them a mix around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand in and I'm going to try and describe one of the shapes to you. I want you to work out what it is. And by my description, so I'm going to talk about the different faces, the pointy parts, the sides. And I want you to think about what shape it is that I'm describing. You ready? Okay. This one has got, let me see. I can feel something round. It's a circle. Oh, I can feel 2 of them, 2 circle faces at each end. Circle face and a circle face, and then it's smooth all the way around. There's no pointy bits, no corners, no vertices on this one. Just 2 circle faces. Any ideas what it is? It's a cylinder. Well done if you said cylinder. Let's pop that one down here. Okay, next one. Okay, this one. Okay, there are pointy corners, there are some vertices on this one. There's lots of edges. Okay, it's quite long. I can feel 1, 2, 3, 4 of those edges are all the same size. 4 edges all the way around like that, same size. It's got 2 of them on each end. 2 square faces. 2 square faces. And 4 rectangle faces. I wonder what shape that could be. 2 square faces on each end. What do you think? It's a cuboid. Well, I don't know if you said cuboid. Okay, next one. Oh, this one has no straight sides. None at all. No straight sides. No faces, really. I can roll it around in my hand. What shape do you think that one is? Did you say sphere? Was it a sphere? Because that's a sphere. Okay, do a couple more. Let's have a little feel around in the feely bag. Okay, this one has a circle face. Circle face, it comes up to a point, comes up to a vertice. It's one circle face though, only one. Can't remember what that shape was, it's in my hand now. It was a cone. Well, maybe said cone. Okay, I'll do one more. Oh, this one. Every face is the same, and there's 6 of them. 6 faces, all the same size, all squares. Every face on this shape is a square. What do you think that is? Well done if you said cube, it is a cube. Now, your activity. Using a bag if you've got one, little feely bag, or a pillowcase, an empty pillowcase, something like that. And your objects from yesterday, obviously not the huge ones that you found, anything that will fit in the bag or the pillowcase. I want you to play this game again. You're going to be like Mr. Davis, you're going to be the teacher, putting your hand in, have a feel around. I want you to describe the shape that you're feeling and all the features that you can remember, those key maths phrases, the faces, the sides, those edges, the vertices, those corners, the pointy bits. Describe what you can feel to a grown-up in your house, or if you're in school, to the other people on the table, or a brother or sister if they would help. I want you to describe that shape and they have to guess what shape it is you're feeling from your amazing descriptions. And then swap. You have to work out what it is from what the grown-up, the brother or sister or a friend in school is telling you. So that's your activity today. Like we just did with our feely bag and shapes, you do the same at home, but use some of the things you found, some of the smaller things you found in your feely bag. And I'd like to see how you get on later, please. Thank you very much, everyone.